I hope I didn't mess up. I should have shaken it more. And I'm using Pixie Spray, which you can get on Amazon. I'm just going to turn it down. Hopefully I didn't mess up too much. But I sprayed it and it shouldn't have come out this thick. So we're going to flip this, make sure we have the front side and the number 1. And I'm going to center it. This is a jeans jacket that I found at one of the charity shops. Thank you very much, Betty. Hi, Lori. How are you? It's afternoon for us. And the colors that I'm going to use are going to be a mix of red, maybe purple, pink, some white, and some greens. I have 3 greens, and a lighter pink. So, and maybe some black. Well, we need the black for the outline. So as you'll see with each, this, and all I did to this was wash it and hang it to dry. Now I have to say, let me turn you down. I have to say that this paint will not crack. It's machine washable, but using cold, it keeps the fabric. No, it's not. It's fabric and leather paint. It's made specially for fabric, for leather, faux leather, vinyl. It's water-based, but highly pigmented. And it's best to leave it untouched for a week after you do it, or you can cure it by ironing over it. So let's start, and I need some spatula just to pull out the paint. So right now, all I'm going to paint, and I don't know if you can see, but all I'm going to paint is the areas that are exposed to the denim. And I'm going to use a piece of chalk to mark the crosses. That means that every time I lay over the stencil, and you know chalk washes off, then whenever I'm layering, those marks need to be there. So I have my stencil brushes here. I picked out a few, and depending on the size of the area, I'm going to first start by doing some of the greens. So this one is called, good question, but I have 3 greens. This is pine green. Then I have a brighter one, which is lime. And I have just one that's called green. So let's just start with a small, oh, there's another place I forgot to put my cross. They have 3 areas. Yep. I'm just looking. Yeah, Rennie, I have a small problem. I get bored. And I'm using Leanne fabric and leather paint by Pentart. So I'm going to, what did I just do with my, oh, there they are. I should be careful. I'm going to use this one. This is a stencil brush that I got from a friend of mine in the UK. And you don't need that much. And I'm going to use this one. I haven't used yet, so I'm just going to wipe down so I don't infect my different paints. And if I miss any questions, I'm sure Betty will message me, because sometimes it's hard to do both things at once. And this, the second one is called Lime, and this one is called Pine Green. So I'm going to move these out of the way for now. And I'm going to add a little bit of white, actually. Oh, that's a good deal. I got mine from the UK from Helen Morris, who is an amazing stencil artist. She has the best stencil brushes. And look at this one, Betty. So when you stencil, and it doesn't matter whether it's fabric or wood or whatever you're using, you apply the paint, and I didn't put a lot, and then you wipe it off. I may have wiped off too much, but it's better to go on and do a second coat if you need to, rather than put too much on. You don't want it seeping under. So I'm just doing the first layer. So sorry I'm not talking if I missed any question. It is, yeah, it is quite big. And I'm just going to make sure I cover my edges. And I've got two more here. I also have another one, which is a sunflower, which we'll do in the fall. I'm not picking up a lot. and some areas will need a little bit more than I gave them. And with stenciling, you can either swirl like I'm doing right now, or you can pounce. I prefer for the fabric to pound or to swirl. I just find it easier. Any questions? Morning, Kat. How are you? Oh, I'm so glad, Leanne, that you do. Leona, I'm sorry. Don't forget, tonight I'm on Pinterest, and we're doing another project. We're going to be using velvet. And I think I'm going to need to add a little bit more of the green. Let me just find my tool. And you saw I did not use a lot. So Pinterest, I have to post the link, Betty. I haven't done that yet. Let me just move this. Hi, Brenda. How are you? I hope you all enjoyed the weekend. Camille and I went out for dinner, knowing that we can't go out for dinner tonight because of Pinterest. And I don't like going out to restaurants on a Monday night anyway. Hi, Nicole. How are you? So, I'm just going over some of the areas that I might have missed. And again, swirling, but you can pounce. I would pounce probably on the wood, and like this particular leaf didn't get a lot, so I'm adding some more on. Okay, maybe a little bit more here. I'm just being very careful and not adding a lot of paint all at once. So now we'll remove this stencil, and this is what we're left with. I just want to make sure I put it somewhere where I don't lose it. So second stencil, this says number 5. Okay, let's go to number 2. See, it's a good thing that they have labeled their stencils, because if they don't, then you will not be able to remember unless you're a genius, and I'm not. Okay, so I'm going to, let me spray it first. So just give me a second. That stupid bug is bugging me. And remember, the chalk will go away. It doesn't bother me if it stays. It weakens. You can wash it. I'm just waiting for this to go a bit clear. Morning, cat. Okay, now I need to carefully place it over the crosses that we placed with chalk. And I'm going to stand up. Oops, I must have bent the stencil. So, see how it leaves some the areas that we just did? Oh, guess what? People, I didn't do the rose. Oh my God. The rose. Well, that would have been great, wouldn't it? So I'm just placing this. Well, nobody reminded me, did you guys? All right. Yes, I was. That's exactly right, Betty. I was supposed to do a layer of red. Only you know me. And you know how scatterbrained I am. So let's get some red on. I'm going to use this pink. I had the red just now. Acrylic. I just had the pink. I mean the red. What did I do with it? I have this red acrylic paint, but I don't want to use that. Oh, there it is. And I'm going to take off if I can. Let me just remove this. But I'm going to mix with it another color. Maybe add a little bit of yellow. Where is... oh, yellow. And we'll see if we'll add some pink maybe later. So I'm going to mix a little bit of this just to see if I can brighten it. And clean those off. Or the other thing I'm tempted in doing is, let me just clean my hands, is to mix let's see what this color looks like. No, I think I like the red by itself. we can go over it. And I'm going to need to add some more. Let me put some more before I continue because I'm running out. Actually, I'm going to do this. See how much paint I have? That's far too much. You don't need that much. And again, I'm going to add some more. It's a bigger brush, so it will take more to cover, cover the brush itself. And you can do it a solid color because the highlights will come later. Did someone?
Our friendly neighbors.
What? Oh. I thought Camille was talking to me, but he's not. So I'm just going to add some more. Let me just... Don't forget to keep offloading. The nice thing about this stencil is, yeah, it could. The other colors are going to be a bit lighter, Betty, because I'm using pinks. Or if you want it darker, we can add some black to it. We could try that. Make sure you cover all your edges. Do you want me to add black, Betty, and make it darker? I'm going to dry it because the material, the textile is moving. Okay. But I'm going to move my stencil first. I had a very exciting morning. I went with Tanya, my daughter, to her doctor, and I felt the baby's, I heard the baby's heartbeat, and that was so exciting for me. Let me just spray this a little bit more. Oh, thank you for the hearts. Oh, it's nothing here right now. Wait till the end. And I'm going to dry it actually whilst we're waiting for this. It's not that wet, but I want to make sure. And I got some red on the leaves, and that's fine. Yeah, I'm not going to complicate it, Betty. I'm just going to leave it simple. It's my first time doing this in a long, long time. But don't forget, I'm also going over a very dark surface. Okay, let's try the second one. Says front, number 2. Let's line it up with the crosses. Okay, we're going to go a little bit lighter with the, I'm going to do the red first because I'm going to add some pink to it. Or maybe, let's see what the pink looks like. Oh, those damn things. I hate opening these. I'm going to add a mix of the pink. Let me see if I can add the pink and the yellow. Yeah, that looks good, the pink and the yellow. Let's get one of these. And add a bit of yellow. We might have to add some more. But the color looks a little bit better. So I'm going to start with the red again. I'm offloading. And it is a smaller area that we're doing to define the rose. We'll be going over some areas, and some areas will be brand new. Okay, let's get the green. And where's my green? And add some white. Actually, let's try this. Let me move this here. And right here. My stencil isn't very sticky, so I have to hold it down. And that's the second layer. It doesn't look like very much right now, and don't expect it to. So now we need to do number 3. Number 3 is right here. And thanks for the hearts, but it doesn't look like anything yet. Let me just spray. And seeing I have to wait a couple of minutes, let me just add. Yeah, it's different. It's different, Betty. Okay, front side, number 3. And again, I need to stand up. I'm just trying to decide if this is part of the rose or not. No, that's not part of the rose. No, I'm going to add some white to this. Yes, it would. You're right, Betty, it would. And I want to add some white to the screen. So let's do, I'm going lighter and lighter. Let me move that out of the way. I've got too much on. I can't, no, that should have been green, sorry. That should have been green. But no problem. And let's try the green. Let me add some more because I think I'm going to need it. Yes, see those chalk markers, the crosses? Those are where you place the stencils. They make it so easy for you. Let me move this. And this is a third layer. I noticed I missed a little bit here. And I'm going to add some more. And I found it easier to work on a plate. But I think I'm going to have to add some more green because I'm not getting the color I want. Let me add a little bit more green. I'm just comparing it to the prior green we used. Okay, so this is layer number 3. It's still not done. I hope it comes out good. I'm a bit scared. Just move this. Yes, exactly. Which gives it a dimension. Sorry, I got some paint on it. So now this is layer 4. And I got some paint on the back. I just want to make sure I remove it. And this is layer 4, front side again. Oh, I'm just a bit nervous. I didn't practice my colors before. Usually I kind of practice. Okay, I'm going to spray it again. And then we're adding the fine details because you can see the veins for the leaf. So it's just giving it more definition. Thank you for the hearts. Yeah, it's Pent Art fabric paint, Lori. And you can either heat set it, or you can leave it for a week without any, without doing anything to it. You can wash it in the washing machine, but on cold. Okay, that's on. And I'm trying to decide what colors I'm going to do. I feel like I need to do this on the flowers, on the leaves. Thanks, Betty. So I'm just going to do this. And if it doesn't come out right, that's fine. If the colors are all wrong, it's all my fault. Oh, you do? You think? I think the last layer I'm going to do, hold on, let me see the last layer. I kind of like the veining lighter. But I could go over it. Let me just add a little bit more. I mean, you can do it whichever way you want, I guess. The colors you pick. Yes, exactly. I actually don't, Betty, my wall stencils that are like 2 to 3 feet long, I do hang. And actually, I'm going to have a de-stash sale on those. Some of them have not been used and they're hanging. But this one, I can fit flat in a Tupperware. Maybe I should go a bit darker. stencil to end up. Ready? Oh no, not yet. We haven't done the rose. Okay, for the rose, I might do pink. Oops, I messed up. My fingers are dirty, so do rose, pink, I'm just wiping my brush, trying to remove as much as I can from it. Let me put it here, maybe you can see. So Betty, pink next. Yeah, I have to do the rose. So what should I do next? Tell me, Betty. What color? So what color should I do, Betty? Betty's not answering me. Is she seeing my comments? I mean, hearing my comments, not seeing. Let me see. Let me just... No, there's still a 5th stencil. We could do purple. But I was going to save that for the last one. We'll do the last one in purple. Soft pink, I can do soft pink. I have a beautiful soft pink, which we can go over. Let me just... And to clean your stencils, PentArt have a stencil cleaner, which I just ordered, that's supposed to be phenomenal. So let's see what happens now. It's not bad. What do you think so far? We have one left. And I just want to remove some paint from it because it got paint on the back. Thank you, Kathy. Thanks for the hearts. Thanks, Nicole. Okay, now I'm going to do, I think, in purple. After I clean my hands. It's called The Rose, and it's from the Alexandra collection. Oh, thank you, Laurie. You didn't have to do that, my friend. I'm just cleaning my hands because I'm going to stand up again. And this is the 5th one. And I'm lining up the cross again. I'm going to do purple for the rose and very light because I need to define, and very light for the leaves. Let's see the purple. I did have a purple. So let me just open this. Maybe I'm wrong doing purple, but we're going to go for it. I think I should have done purple and pinks, not red. But I might change my mind. If it comes out pretty. Oh, Rennie, you're today's winner. Congratulations. They do. Great. Congratulations, Rennie. And you are today's winner, and the last winner for this to celebrate wedding anniversaries. I'm just going to lift it up. I need a little bit more. I don't think that my color choices were great. I would have preferred something a little bit more soft. And let's do the green. I think I'm going to do a very pale green, almost white. I have paint everywhere. Kim, I have paint everywhere. Okay, let's see this. And some white. Where's my white? Right here. Let me put the purple away before it dries up. Let's try this. Ready for the reveal? So, this will come off. Let me just get paper towels. What do you think? I'm not unhappy with it, but I think if I was to do it again, and I'll do it on a bag, I might do it in purples and pinks. Hi, Jane. Thank you, my friend. So, let me just turn you up. I mean, it's not ugly, but it's not what I had in mind. Thank you, Amber. How are you? Yeah, I think it's a bit too dark. I kind of wanted a more vibrant color. I think I started off with the red being too dark. I do like the purple. I like the pinks. But thank you, everyone. Thank you. So, this will wash off just like this because it's chalk. I'm going to leave it to dry. Now you can go over it when it's dried, because obviously this is still a bit, well, it's not that wet, but it's a little bit damp. Yes, you can. But the other thing I was going to say is you can do contour liners. And if it was already heat set, you could use glitter paint. Let me see what else. A red glitter pen. You can do a 3D glue pen with foils. There's so many things that you can add to embellish it. Yes, you would. I would. I absolutely would. Yes, just to protect it. So I hope. I'm just sold out. Yes, you can foil the outlines, absolutely. Kathy, I sold out. I got 5 in and I sold them out within a week. but I will be ordering one if you want one. Let me know if you do. And this is it. So there it is. I did put a piece of cardboard underneath. This wet mark is from me removing the chalk. It's still a bit damp, so I'm not going to touch it too much. I will be on Pinterest today at 6:30. I'll put the link in. Yeah, the sunflower is. I'm going to do that in September. Yes, it would. And so I'll see you tonight if you're joining me. If not, you can watch the replay. The other thing is tomorrow I'm planning to do another project. I think it might be mosaic. So, Kathy, let me know if you want it and I'll order it. And everybody else, I'll see you tonight at 6:30. And I'll put the link in. Take care, everyone. Have a great evening. Bye.